you realize what loss I have encountered now. The Prophet says, alayhi salatu wassalam, the son of Adam, that is me and you, will not be dismissed from before his Lord on the day of resurrection until he's been questioned about 5 things: his life and how he spent it, his youth and how he used it, his wealth and how he earned it and how he disposed of it, and how he acted upon what he acquired from knowledge. Then this means that your youth will be one of the things you will be asked upon on the day of judgment. This youth is a guest. When it comes to you, it visits for a short period of time and then it departs and leaves. And this is a chance that you had lost. Therefore, the happiest of all people is the individual who utilizes it, who makes benefit out of it. And that is why on the day of judgment there will be 7 in the shade of Allah Azza wa Jal. May Allah make you and me among them. One of these 7 people who will be in the shade of Allah Azza wa Jal is a young boy who grew up worshipping Allah Azza wa Jal, like you, alhamdulillah. Jazakallahu khair wa saqallahu man saqal. So, which category of youth are we talking about? Who is the young man or the young woman we are addressing and anticipating to see and find? Jazakallah khair. Next time, yalla. So that you don't need to come next time. Jazakallah khair. The young youth we are looking for is an individual who's righteous, who's a believer, who's a mu'min, always smiling. Young people should always be smiling out of respect, not out of ridiculing others. They're always appealing to the elders. Assalamu alaikum. This is charity. Imagine, of course, if you do it to the same gender, not to the opposite gender. You don't go to the opposite gender. Assalamu, hey, wait, what are you doing? Lower your gaze and step aside. You do it to the same gender, not to the opposite gender. Always smiling. Always respecting the elders. Always being merciful to the youngsters. Always dutiful to his parents. Never raises his voice. Never looks them sternly into their eyes. Always connecting to his kinship. Uncles, aunts, cousins. Always optimistic. Thinking positively. Thinking positively of Allah Azza wa Jal. Never thinks bad about Allah. Always confident. Allah is with me. Allah will help me. I'm dependent on Him. I'm reliant on Him. I have full confidence in Allah Azza wa Jal. When you look at this youngster, you will find him always abiding by the Sunnah. So everything he does, he has evidence from the Quran or from the Sunnah to back it up. Okay, why don't you eat with your left? Everybody holds the fork with the left and the knife with the right, and we cut the meat and then we eat with the right. But everybody else is eating with the left. Why are you eating with the right? Because the Prophet told me, alayhi salatu wasalam. What did he tell you? He told me, when you eat, eat with your right hand. When you drink, drink with your right hand. Because shaitan eats with his left and drinks with his left. Oh, youngster, Jazakallah khair. You just taught me a lesson. I've been eating with my left all of my life. I never knew this. So you'll always find him following the sunnah. You will always find him in the front line when it comes to pleasing Allah. He's not a backbencher opposing everything. No, he knows that this is a sunnah, he comes. We have charity for our brothers and sisters for the floods who were affected by it. Immediately, this is my monthly allowance. We have an event where we would like to visit a certain place and clean the beach, clean the neighborhood, clean the masjid. He's always upfront. Wherever there is a chance to get closer to Allah, he's always there for it. And not only that, when you look at his academics, his grades, he's always top-notch, an A+ student. He perfects what he does. So if he's in the club where they do carpentry, he's a good carpenter. If they do mechanics, he's a good mechanic. He likes to excel in everything worldly that he does. And always look at his contact list on his mobile phone. They're all righteous people. Every single one of his friends are, mashallah, someone to be proud of befriending. And this young individual, when you see him, those sinners fear him. Because whoever fears Allah, Allah will make everyone afraid of him. And whoever fears people, he will fear everyone and no one would respect him.